Clayton State's a very good basketball team. They've been ranked in the top 25 for a long time. I think they just fell out there this past week, but still in the top 30. We got about what we expected. We knew they had a good press. They knew that we expected them to press and try to create turnovers, and we knew that they probably wouldn't shoot it great, but they would crash the boards, offensive boards, and those were our two keys: to not turn it over and to try and limit their offensive boards and also slow down their penetration. But we did a pretty good job on it some of the times, but to be consistent and do it throughout the game is what we really needed. But I appreciate our players' efforts. I thought they worked hard. I thought they got after it. I thought they made some good plays, some strong plays, made a couple good runs at them towards the end there, creeping in, getting within about 3 or 4 points. But it seems like we get to about 3 or 4 points and come down, either take a bad shot or miss a shot, and they go right back down and get a 3-point play with a foul or something. So, but I was proud of their effort, the way they got after it.
What did you kind of address or say to the team about the turnovers after the game? Was it a matter of the press, or did you feel like passes were off? Or?
Well, I think, anytime you go against a pressing team like that, and we've gone against two in the last two games, Lander and then Clayton State, but the press, sometimes we didn't really turn it over in the backcourt against their, quote, press, but we advanced it up there quickly, and then whenever you go against a pressing team, a lot of times it just kind of speeds you up, and on the offensive end, when you get it, instead of maybe looking for a shot, you may see an opening and try to take off dribbling, and because you're sped up a little bit, you may travel, instead of doing the proper fundamentals on that. I think in the first half we had 3 or 4 traveling fouls like that. We had a couple lazy passes. Against teams like this, you cannot pass cross-court. We had a couple cross-court passes that were gone. We had a couple early passes where we caught the ball against the press and we didn't even square up. We just threw it, and you don't see if there's any defense there, and there certainly was to get some steals. So their press was just effective, and you have to be really tough and really hard-nosed to handle that. At times we were, and other times we got kind of sloppy. We did create a couple easy buckets on long passes, but on those you gotta make sure that they're open, about 75% open for sure, or don't throw it. And so we were probably about 50-50 on those, where we had a couple of turnovers and yet we had a couple baskets. But you have to be really, sure that you can get it there and get the bucket there and be able to make it efficient, or otherwise you can't throw it. So combination of a lot of different reasons.
All right, and obviously they also got to the free throw line a lot, and a lot of that was going down low. What did you see from the post game and that factor?
Well, it's I think you can mention the post game, but I think you can also mention our perimeter defense. We were in a zone most of the time until about the last 4 minutes of the game, and we talked about that. That was our third thing on the whiteboard today, was eliminating the penetration, and that's how they got a lot of buckets. They penetrated and dished it off. Post player steps up and helps. They dished it off, get a layup, or a post player steps up and fouls, like Cassie fouled out. Most of those fouls were not when she was guarding the post. They were fouls where somebody got by our defenders and she had to help out a little bit and try to get the block shot. So that really comes on our guards there. And we talked about before the game that they're not going to be able to stop them one-on-one. If you play a game of one-on-one basketball and you're going there, you go against somebody quicker than you, it's going to be tough to stop them one-on-one. And so you lose the battle. But when you're playing the zone, the philosophy on the zone is you're trying to stop them from penetrating. So you just need to try and slow them down and turn them. Next person in the zone needs to be over there to go foot to foot so they can't get through, split you. We give up many penetration opportunities for them by just letting them split us there. So I think perimeter defense, perimeter giving up penetration really hurt us.
All right, and then kind of going forward, what do you kind of tell the team as it comes down the stretch here in the last couple of games?
Well, we're still mathematically, as of right now, I think we're still in with the opportunity. If we win out, we have a chance to get in the tournament. So we always are looking at that. That's going to be the most important thing. And when that thing goes off, that we don't have a chance, then we're going to continue to keep playing hard, continue to keep working. We have a good opportunity with Augusta State here. The next two games, we have them twice. Last year, I feel that they came in and beat us at their place. And they were struggling last year, didn't have a very good team. And those 2 wins kept us out of the NCAA tournament. I think we have the opportunity to put the shoe on the other foot this time and to do that to them, because they have a great season going. I'm sure they're going to be in the regional rankings, but if they were to get beat twice by us, I think that would really hurt them in the rankings. So that's something that we can hopefully be motivated for and have an opportunity to go over there and give that a shot.